a big topic is personal hashtags. Should you have a personal hashtag? So what is a personal hashtag? And this could be a hashtag for your personal profile or for your business. This could be your slogan if it's punchy and if it's quite short, or it could be just your name. Now there are benefits to having a LinkedIn personal hashtag, which we'll go into, but the main point I really want to kind of stress to you guys, I want you to remember, is that there's no point having a personal hashtag or a hashtag you use as a campaign if no one's following it. Because the reason you use the hashtag in your content is for it to have additional value, you know, for your content to be seen by more people than it naturally would already. So if the hashtag's not effective, if people aren't following that hashtag, there's almost no real point to be using it. So it's the biggest pain I see with personal hashtags, the biggest flaw, is that people will start a personal hashtag, they'll be using the personal hashtag in all of their posts, but when you go and click on that hashtag, and we can all do it, no one's really following it. It's useful if you just literally want someone to read what the hashtag says and you want to use it as more of a signpost. If that's the purpose, that's absolutely fine, but you should be testing on what different things work. If you're only going to have 3 hashtags to use and you're using a personal hashtag which no one's following, it's not really being effective. That is a missed opportunity because you could be using a hashtag which is getting more people of your target audience to be seeing your content. So for example, if you're creating content every single day on LinkedIn and you can use 3 hashtags, you know, 10 days is 10 posts and that's 30 hashtags. There's 30 separate opportunities for that content to be seen by people outside of your audience. Now obviously that's lots of opportunities that could be happening which you could be missing out on. If you are going to use a personal hashtag, and I do think it's a good idea if it's done well, it should be something that's short and it's punchy. You also need to make sure that people follow your hashtag. Now a lot of people send bulk connection requests and they say, "Hi, so great to meet you, please follow my hashtag." That's just spammy. You don't want to do that. It's not effective. Not once have I followed someone's hashtag because they asked me to. Yes, I'll do it for friends and people I've actually spoken to, but it's not a good strategy to just send bulk direct messages asking people to follow your hashtag. You have to get creative. So one way you can get people to follow your hashtag is to use it at the end of each post and to say, "Follow this hashtag for all of my best content." Or it might be more enticing to say, "Follow this hashtag for all the secret tips and tricks that I only post when I use this hashtag." This is how you can kind of create mystery and to interest them in a more natural way. Another thing to remember with personal hashtags is to check that no one's already using that hashtag. Just use the LinkedIn search bar and try and find a hashtag that no one's used. But your main goal of this hashtag is to kind of categorize all of your content in one place. So for example, someone sees one of your posts, they really like it. They see that they can follow your hashtag to get more posts like it, and then they're suddenly in your feed and they're essentially binge watching if it's videos, or you know, binge consuming all of your other content. And that is where personal hashtags are a good thing, because you can attract someone with one bit of content and then you can get them to watch more and more of your content. So to summarize with personal hashtags, make sure you get people to follow the hashtags, make sure it's memorable and it's punchy and it's easy for someone to type in. Make sure you include the hashtag at the end of posts and you give people a reason to follow the hashtag and you tell them what they can expect from that hashtag. Some don'ts: don't make the hashtag too long that no one's going to follow, and don't use spammy techniques to get people to follow the hashtag. Do know that right now on LinkedIn hashtags you can backdate hashtags. What I mean is you can go onto all of your content and you can edit it and you can change the hashtag to your new personal hashtag. So for example, if I wanted to use the hashtag every time I use the video, I could go through my feed and I could edit every bit of content where I've used the video and I could include the personal hashtag. Now, if someone searched the hashtag, all of my videos are going to appear. So this is good for filtering your content if you're using your hashtag to group your content together. However, this is only really useful for grouping certain bits of content for a hashtag, which is fine if you're using it to filter different posts. But it's important to note that if you do edit a post and you change the hashtags, LinkedIn does not look at this content again. So essentially, the hashtags you first use with your content are the hashtags that content is going to rank for. You can't jump into old posts, change the hashtags and expect that content to re-rank and reappear in the hashtag. That's just not how it works right now on LinkedIn, and I hope that's kind of clear for you guys.